Women's World, all about parenting. Hope you all are safe and sound in your own places. And today we are going to talk about another sensitive but important topic, that is vulnerability among children. If you talk the term of vulnerability, it is a state of being exposed to any kind of attack. It can be either emotional attack, physical attack, or any kind of fear of attack. And if we see, the childhood is the time period a human being is most vulnerable. Obviously, we need to understand the fact that since the child is vulnerable, the child is given to our hand so that they are well protected. But most of the parents are becoming a failure to take care of their children in their younger age. In my personal life and the number of cases I have dealt with, I've seen a number of cases whereas children from the age of 2 onwards are mainly abused, especially sexually abused. And these children are not able to understand what is happening to them. And the people those are using them are very close people. I would say the most trusted people in the family, or the people whom you trust more, are making your child vulnerable. And they will tell them that don't tell papa and mama. And these kids from this young age think that they should not share these things to their parents. And whatever I say, out of 10 children, 9 children is already exposed for a sexual abuse in their very small young age without knowing or understanding what they are going through. So as parents, we need to really realize what is the vulnerability of a child, I would say a baby, and we should take steps of it. I know most of the people, audience, those who are listening to this episode is a victim of sexual abuse, especially in a very childhood age, because they are vulnerable. And a fear factor is introduced into these children in this young age so that this news will not be gone out from the mouth. This is one aspect of vulnerability. Another area what we can understand is the disciplining nature of the parents, or the more protective nature, making the child hating their parents. I know there are cases whereas the parents are beating the children black and blue, and really they want to cry out in the arms of someone where they want justice. Usually these arms will be like their aunt or their mother, whereas the mother itself can be a victim of domestic violence. They're not able to come out or share with anyone that what is happening inside the shut doors of marriage. And our children are the victims of this kind of domestic violence, what is happening to the wife or the spouse in the house, because the children are more vulnerable. And when a child sees the beatings on the spouse or any kind of sexual attack on someone else, the fear is introduced in them. And if the child himself or herself become a victim of this sexual abuse, again a more fear will be introduced in the child, which is not resolved, which will bring personality disorders when they become big. So as parents, we really need to understand the importance of what we are doing. Don't take our parenthood lightly. No one is an expert in taking care of a child when they get married, and no schools, no colleges, no one will teach you how to take care of a child. But we need to understand that whatever is happening inside your marriage will affect your child. So I request all the couples, those who are not having children, waiting to have children or expecting children or having children, understand each and every words. Your actions will have an impact on your child. As children, we remember how our parents used to fight inside our house, and we are the witness of the same thing. So we need to be very clear that I should not pass this kind of culture to my son or my daughter, so that they will pass this kind of culture in their family. So the husband, the parenthood is not only the work of husband or wife, it is a combined effort, and both husband and wife need to sit together and need to come to terms and conditions how to take care of the children. We need to be very careful about our words. Whatever you speak, whatever you do, this will be replicating in your children. I'm very careful, I and Jules are very careful when we speak anything in front of children, because it's like sucks up my 4 years, and I can listen to that kind of words that is like reflection, the way they keep on speaking. My children keep on speaking and walk around. So don't give them that platform. Train ourselves. Till today what we have done is not a thing. From tomorrow we can improve ourselves. Now the important thing is, if you want to fight, I won't say that shut the door and fight and show a good face to children. Yes, children should know what is marriage. From the father and mother, actually children are getting the basics of a married life. So I would say there can be an argument between a husband and wife. That healthy arguments can be shown in front of them, because they need to understand the basics of the life. But if it is going beyond the limit, then it will be good that children are removed from the scene, so that the heat of the atmosphere will not affect them. Next thing what we need to be very clear with parenting is, do not bring your work stress in home. So whatever work stress you have with your boss, colleagues, or anything outside the house, or the problems with the wife, you should not retaliate back to the child, because you are bringing all the negativity into the children, and the children are sucking things, and they will puke out all these things, so that other in their life also they will copy the same thing. Try to make an open relationship with your son or daughter, so that if anyone comes and touch him or touch her anywhere, the child should be free enough to come to tell you and say, yes papa, he touched me here, or yes mama, that particular person hugged me in such a way that I was not comfortable. So this kind of openness, if you are not giving to your child will go to find a third party to share his pain. That is why most of the children prefer their friends once they reach their age, because parents are not able to understand what they want to speak. So this kind of miscommunication can be avoided if you are able to protect your child in their vulnerable age. And it's very clear that from the age of 3, our children is moving out of our hand. They are exposed to teachers, they are exposed to peons in the school, they can be exposed to drivers of their bus, or they can expose to neighbors, and a child is exposing to more people. At that time we may not be able to bring the trust, because we are given 3 years initially to keep that trust. We are not able to do it, will affect our children. Therefore I urge all the parents or the youngsters to open up ourselves, so that we learn how to improve our learning styles than the learning styles what our parents followed or whatever we know, so that we can protect our children from any kind of vulnerable situation where we are responsible for their life. Hope this is a very important and very sensitive topic that each and every man and woman need to think about their further generation. Till we come up with another important topic, stay happy and stay safe. Thank you.